about this, but I can't remember if this was with you guys or with the sixth grade, so I'll pretend like it was with sixth grade there. Today we're talking about division and not writing remainders, but writing fractions. Have we talked writing fractions?
Yeah. Okay, now don't do no.
Perfect, we'll take those out because I don't know why they throw it at us again, but just in case some of you missed it. Here's, write this example problem down. A 15-foot board is cut into 4 equal lengths. A 15-foot board is cut into 4 equal lengths. How long is each length? How long is each length? Now, here again, usually when you come up with story problems, you're going to need to write your answers, if you come up with a number left over, not as remainders, but write your answers with fractions. Okay? Because if we're talking about cutting a board, okay, and I'm trying to split this 15-foot board into 4 equal pieces, I divide my 4 into 15, it goes 3 times, which is 12. I get 3 left over. If I tell Evan to go out and cut me a piece of board that is 3 feet, remainder 3 long, he will have absolutely no idea what that is. Because we don't cut boards into remainder 3, because remainder 3 doesn't mean anything to us. So what do? How do we write this in fractions? Do you remember as a review here, Grace?
You put the leftover one on top of the fraction.
Remainder goes on top of the fraction, and what number goes on the bottom? Sam?
4.
Yeah, the outside number goes on the bottom. Now Evan can cut a board into 3/4 of a foot because we can measure 3/4 of a foot. How many inches is 3/4 of a foot? Anybody? How many inches would 3/4 of a foot be? Well, if you take how many inches is in 1 foot? 12. So if you cut 12 into 4 equal pieces, each piece is 3 inches, and if you have 3 of those 3 inches, it's 9 inches, so 3 feet, 9 inches would be your board there. How about this one? One more example problem. Let's see here, if I can get it here. How many people? 4 for 4 friends. 4 friends collected $21. Then they split it equally. How much did they each get? And there again, when we talk to money, we don't know what a remainder of 3 in money is, so that's when we need to make a fraction, because we can do fractions. If you take $21 and split it up among 4 people, you're going to get 5 whole dollars each. We don't know what remainder 1 of a dollar is, but we do know what fraction you're left with there is what? Nicholas?
1/4.
Yeah, we know how much 1/4 of a dollar is. That is 25 cents. So everybody would get $5.25. Now the question always is, how do you know if you should write your answer as a remainder or as a fraction? Pretty much the book will tell you for right now. Okay, so if it doesn't tell you, if it's a story problem, you automatically assume you write it as a fraction because we don't have it. But if it's a regular problem that looks like this, 35 divided by 6, Unless they tell you to write your remainder as a fraction, go ahead and write it as a remainder. Okay, so if they don't tell you, well, and if you wanna write it as whatever, but then when I read the answer, you're gonna have to figure it out for yourself, cause I'm not gonna sit there and say, you know, 8 different answers for whatever question it is, so. That is perfect.